It's Rebecca. So, insecurity exercise for today: commercials and advertising. I kind of got obsessed with watching commercials carefully, 20 years ago. Because 20 years ago, they were really offending me. They had married couples where the woman is just an absolute bitch and the husband is like a fumbling idiot. They don't do anything together. One makes fun of the other. And I'm like, what the hell kind of advertising is that? And I read that it was targeted toward women to make them feel better about, being in a marriage where they weren't appreciated. But that kind of mindset is ludicrous. I'm going to be mean, and then I'll be more proud of myself, and people will realize that I'm something to be feared. Now, for one thing, why would you want to be feared? And then I started studying them. And commercials in the late 80s and all through the 90s were all about selfishness. We can buy this and we can get this, and we're better than other people. And there was one, I can't remember if it was the 80s or 90s, where it was a soda commercial. And the husband was watching TV and the wife was in the kitchen. And he asked if there was a soda brand left. There was one left. And she said, "Sorry, honey, they're all gone." And then she drank it. I'm like, oh my God, you could have split it. You guys could have made like a run to the store to get that brand of soda. But instead she drank it. Now, selfish ones went through like that. And then I noticed something was changing for more positive. I think the first was a Subaru commercial where they talked about, family and a car that your family could be safe in and that you could, give to your kid when they were old enough to drive. And I was like, that's a positive commercial. And then they started doing ones with gay couples and lesbian couples and mixed race couples. And there was backlash and rage, but there was an overwhelming support. Because advertising doesn't do things, for the good of mankind or whatever, even though sometimes they stumble onto it. They do it to make money and to sell their product. And the fact that they were trying to sell us stuff by showing kindness and diversity is really heartening. Because I think commercials often show how the country is thinking. And now people are thinking more about love and inclusion and kindness instead of, I'm going to drink it myself and be an asshole. Ha ha ha. And then be proud of that. Because, being cruel is never really anything to be proud of. So take heart when you look at commercials. When you see one that shows happiness and kindness and inclusion and generosity, because that shows that the tide is turning for the better. You hang in there. See it.